Kevin, on the glass, he's had a lot of success late on second chances. What do you attribute to the issues there that you guys struggle to close out the game on that side?
Not sure. Got to see it on the tape, but one-on-one battles is what it looked like from the sideline. Disappointing because that missed free throws. It felt like we had our chances and didn't capitalize. And the disappointing part is in the timeout, literally right before that, I said, hey man, look, this game's gonna get won or lost on the glass, and we weren't able to come up with it. I got to look at the tape. Some of the coaches were saying AJ was leaking out a little bit. Got to get back in the fight, but and it's easy to go at the bigs in that scenario because the bigs were the ones that were getting the ball. It felt like, but then that's where I go to the one-on-one battles. Got to be better.
How'd you feel about the overall discipline from your team and kind of fight after a tough three-game skid and battling in this game?
Yeah, no, it's a good point. We're upset that we didn't win the game. We another great opportunity that we let go, which is unfortunately for us has been too many against the highest of caliber teams in the country. We can't seem to finish the job, and that's disappointing. However, I was happy with the response. I thought since I've been at BYU, that was the hardest I've gone at the team, in terms of the things I was saying to them, the film I was showing them, the practice and so forth. So I did think they responded, which for me, this was going to be I'm going to learn a lot about our group type of game. Again, disappointed we didn't pull the win out, but I thought the response out of the guys, given the stretch that we're going through, was admirable.
Kevin, I've asked you in the past about free throw struggles. Can you do anything about it outside of guys just shooting them?
No.
Kevin, you missed quite a few shots at the rim, shots that we've seen you guys make, particularly Kevin and Beto. Is that basically hurrying too fast because Houston's such a good defensive team? What do you attribute that to, maybe?
I don't know. You're being nice to those guys. Go make a shot. I don't know what else to say. I mean, the two of them were 3 of 10 combined, and then 3 of 8 from the free throw line. So those are basically 7 missed layups and 5 missed free throws between your two centers. Not good enough.
There was a point AJ made a couple free throws and then you took him out for just a 2-minute stretch. Is that fatigue, or why did he need to come out?
He's about to pass out.
Was he?
Yeah.
Kevin, we had Coach Sampson here talking about the fact that they really focused on shutting down Richie and not allowing him to get to the rim. Did you see that yourself?
Yeah, they were great on Richie. Thought they did a good job, one-on-one defense, and then on the threes as well. So that was a big part, clearly, of their game plan, which they did a good job on him.
2 more questions. Kevin, when you're in a situation with a team where they're having a hard time getting a win, what's the balance between changing things up to try to get them out of it and sticking with what you're grinding on right now?
Yeah, no, it's. I think when you lose in a fashion that's ugly, I think it's easy to make changes. When you're losing in a fashion that you feel like you're right there, it's a little bit harder. But that being said, I mean everything's on the table as far as us examining things, and it's a situation that we're in where. Because of some of the injuries that we've had with the season-ending injuries, we're searching a little bit, obviously off the bench, and so, you can make an argument to maybe then put one of the starters on the bench and put a bench guy in so that you do have something a little bit more potent potentially coming off the bench. So everything's being examined, but again, it's a great question, and like I said, if you're losing in a way where you're like, oh man, you don't even feel like you have a shot, it's easy to make changes, but I sound like a broken record, but I mean, okay, so like what? Arizona, UConn, Houston, Texas Tech. You're right there to win all those games, doing it the way we've been doing it, but it's not good enough because we're not winning, and so those decisions keep me up at night for sure.
Just follow up, AJ, how fatigued was he in the game? I mean, he still goes for 28 on 14 shots, but just maybe speak to.
Yeah, and Jay, I wasn't trying to be snappy at your question. Like he I think some of that rebounding was fatigue on his part, right? And so I knew the media was getting ready to come, and so you thought you could steal like another extra minute or less than that, to be honest with you, because I was planning on calling a timeout and then just instead of him getting the full media, getting an extra 30 seconds. So that's what went into that decision. But as far as he was great tonight. It was when he's rolling like that, you don't even want to take him off the floor. But I am going to challenge him a little bit about making sure he's doing all the right things, taking care of his body. Is he eating the right things? Is he drinking enough liquids? Is he getting enough sleep? Because we need him out there as much as we possibly can have him out there.
All right,
Thanks, guys. Yep.
AJ, what was the scouting report tonight going up against Houston, and how close do you guys feel like you executed that, what Coach said tonight?
Yeah, me personally, I kind of knew they were gonna blitz the ball a lot. That's kind of what they're known for, being aggressive. But the main thing was just them being on the glass more. It's kind of the identity that kind of crashed the glass as good as anybody, if not better than everybody. So we just tried to master physicality on the glass, but obviously we came up short.
And then to follow up on that, I mean, at the end of the game, they were having a lot of success on the second chances. What do you attribute the issues there at the end?
I mean, it's what we just got to block out. We just got to do it. I mean, there's no excuse for it. It's just more of an effort thing.
Rob, were you guys happier with the effort tonight after the game the other night, as far as just the overall effort and how hard you guys played?
Yeah, we definitely came in wanting to make a statement and wanting to show that we could play hard for two halves. So I feel like we did a good job of changing that.
Rob, what do you think it's going to take? You guys have been so close against these teams that are, highly ranked. What do you think it's going to take to get over the hump against one of these teams?
I think it was like when it got under 5 minutes, I think it's just finishing the game out strong, just closing it out. We kind of had a couple turnovers, a couple mishaps, and they got second chance points. So that hurt us at the end.
Question for both of you. Coach Young talked about how you guys at this point in the season are just kind of searching. Just comments on that.
Yeah, Richie actually told us last year that they went on a losing streak. They had 3 games in a row. They lost twice. So he was just like, bro, you just got to find it. And they still ended up going to the Sweet 16 and having a chance to win it over there in Jersey. So, I mean, we're trying to find our identity. I mean, we kind of know what it is. Obviously, we just got to close out games, right? I mean, it was kind of a problem just being down 15 in the first half, but we kind of showed that we could fight in the first half. I think we were only down 7 due to that putback, but it's just closing out games for us, I think, now.
AJ, Coach said he took you out after you made free throws because you were about to pass out, he said. Was it that dire?
Nah, I was good. Nah, he probably thought I needed rest. He usually tries to take me out right before the media timeout so I can get an extra minute, but nah, I was good. I don't know why he said that.
Rob, Coach was in here and said it was the hardest he'd gone at you guys. This after the Oklahoma State leading up to this game, just in practice, film, all that type of stuff. Do you guys feel like you matched up to what he was challenging you guys to?
I mean, I think we definitely did. We definitely showed flashes of it. I think it's just putting it all together and then just, like you said, closing the game out. Just finishing out strong, not letting them get those second chance points because it ended up hurting us.
Rob, what are your thoughts going back to Baylor Tuesday night?
I think they just play Iowa State tough. So, I mean, obviously it's on the road. It's a Big 12, so it's going to be a tough game. Just trying to get a win.
Does it mean anything more to you than a normal game?
Nah, it's just trying to get a win.
2 more questions.
AJ, where do you guys feel, we talk about second chance points, but is there anything else, free throw line that you guys looked at and said, hey, that's the key in this?
Yeah, I mean, I looked at myself for that. I missed 5. That's unacceptable on my behalf, but I think we missed 12 as a team, and we lost by, less than 12. So, I mean, if you got to step up there and make free throws, it's a different game. It's a different ball game.
Okay, last question.
AJ, you discussed it a little bit, but how do you guys turn the page after this 3-game stretch here?
I mean, just execute the game plan still. I'm just trusting the coaches and the staff, what their scout is for the other team, but just go out there and execute it. I think we bounced back well from Oklahoma State. A lot of teams in our position that, that's lost 3 games in a row would have just folded to a team like Houston and got smacked by 30. But I think we showed a lot of grit. So we're just going to trust the coaching staff, and we're going to execute what we need to do in Waco on Tuesday.
Thank you, guys.